a huge shift in life as we have known it for the last year and change. If you are fully vaccinated, the CDC now says you can now ditch your mask outdoors and indoors. But again, that's only if you've been fully vaccinated. Dr. Anthony Fauci will join me in moments for his first interview since this new guidance came out from the CDC this afternoon. President Biden, just moments ago, celebrated the move at the White House, where staffers have already been told they can go without a mask if fully vaccinated.
I think it's a great milestone, a great day. It's been made possible by the extraordinary success we've had in vaccinating so many Americans so quickly. When your country asked you to get vaccinated, you did. The American people stepped up. You did what I consider to be your patriotic duty. That's how we've gotten to this day.
Let's get right to Dr. Anthony Fauci. Dr. Fauci, thanks for joining us. Is this a sign that the pandemic is essentially over in the U.S., or no, not yet?
No, Jake, I wouldn't go so far as to say it's essentially over. I think this is a very important step in the direction of trying to get back to some degree of normality, because this is something that everyone has had on their mind. You know, I'm vaccinated. When can I start doing things a little bit more in the normal trend? And being able to go around without a mask indoors as well as outdoors is really a big step in that direction. So I wouldn't want to declare victory prematurely, but I'm saying this is clearly a step in the direction that we want to go.
What is your message to parents who are out there thinking, well, I'm vaccinated, my kids are not, but the odds of them getting the virus are very, very low? Would you tell them, no, the kids still need to wear a mask?
Yeah, the children do when they're out there playing with their friends and, in particularly in an indoor situation, they do. But, one of the things that's also important that's happened most recently is the approval of vaccines for children 12 to 15 years old. And then we are also doing studies now in an age de-escalation from 12 to 9, 9 to 6, 6 to 2, and then 6 months to 2 years, so that we'll be able, hopefully by the end of the year, to be able to vaccinate children of any age. But right now, the 12 to 15-year-olds are eligible to get vaccinated with the Pfizer vaccine. So that's another good news story in all this.
So more than 40% of adults, we should note, still are not fully vaccinated. Some are partially, but not fully. There's no real way right now to track who's vaccinated, who isn't vaccinated. There's a lot of resistance to any sort of vaccine passport, but how are restaurants, airlines, others supposed to know if the people coming to their establishments or their vehicles without masks really have the right to well, we all have a right to do whatever we want, but really have the CDC guidance supporting their not wearing masks?
Well, Jake, they will not be able to know. I mean, you're going to be depending on people being honest enough to say whether they were vaccinated or not, and responsible enough to be wearing a mask, not only for their own protection, but also for the protection of others. And by the way, even though we will not be, and we've said this many times, Jake, we will not be mandating vaccine passports from the federal level, there are going to be institutions clearly that are going to be saying, and that could be airlines. We know certain colleges are also saying, if you're not vaccinated, you're not going to come on campus to classes in real time. And there are going to be some institutions that might be saying the same thing. So although the federal government wouldn't be mandating to have a passport proving you're vaccinated, there may be organizations that will do that.
Do you think that places such as grocery stores, pharmacies, whatever, should allow vaccinated people to come in and shop without masks?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I mean, that's really the whole point that we're talking about, that vaccinated people, if you look at the data, and, people have asked the CDC, well, what's changed? Why the change in the recommendations? Well, the data that's accumulated now is that clearly the infections are going down. They're averaging about 36,000 a day right now, which has gone down about a third. As you mentioned, 58% of people have at least one a shot of a vaccine, and greater than 40% are fully vaccinated. So the situation has changed. So there's no reason at all for storekeepers to have people who are vaccinated walk in without a mask. I mean, there's no reason not to have that at all.
Same thing with restaurants, bars, bowling alleys, everything like that. If you're vaccinated, let them come in. When people ask you, when people from private companies ask you, which I assume they do because they probably ask you everything if they see you, and they ask you, should we be checking people at the door to make sure they're vaccinated with these new guidelines, what would you tell them?
You know, that's going to be a real difficult one, Jake, because people feel very put upon if you're essentially judging them on the basis of whether they've been vaccinated. We want people to get vaccinated, as many people as we can possibly get vaccinated. But I think there's going to be a pushback against questioning somebody when they walk in, because you could never validate or prove that they're telling you the truth. And then you get in a situation that, what does that mean? Someone says, yes, I'm vaccinated to come in. That's virtually a functional equivalent of a vaccine passport. And I don't think that's going to work.
Many states and cities still have mask mandates in place. Should local governments, state governments drop those mandates for people who are vaccinated?
Well, for people who are vaccinated, that's another story. But the problem they're going to find, Jake, from a public health standpoint, since you can't completely validate that someone's vaccinated, except depending upon them telling you that, if you drop the mask mandate, then you might have an increase of infection among those who are not vaccinated. So that's the kind of dicey situation that you're in when you're trying to deal about policy at the local level when you have a high degree of transmission. That's not an easy decision to make.
So airplanes are still keeping their mask mandates. Why? I mean, why should I have to, just to play devil's advocate here for a second, if I don't have to wear a mask anymore when I go out to a restaurant or I go to a store because I'm fully vaccinated, why do I have to wear one if I get on an airplane?
You know, again, that's going to be an issue that's going to be discussed. What the CDC has made clear that they have not yet made a recommendation about any changes in the travel guidelines of when you're on airplanes or trains or what have you. They're going to look at that real carefully very soon, and they likely will come out with some sort of a guideline. But once you ask and try and answer correctly the question you just asked me, Jake, then you're going to get into a situation where the planes, the easiest way to do that is to just say you're not going to get on the plane unless you can prove you've been vaccinated. That's not a federally mandated vaccine passport, but I can tell you I'm almost certain that there are going to be organizations, including airlines, that will very likely do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a vaccine passport, but I got vaccinated, and I have a card from Georgetown Hospital where I got vaccinated that showed, you know, somebody signed it. It's essentially a vaccine passport, even if it's from the hospital, not from the government.
Right.
What do you say to people?
Right, so they,
go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So,
yes, please.
In addition, so we have vaccine skeptics on one side who are still resistant or hesitant, or in many cases don't know how to access the health system when we're talking about people who are, you know, maybe in disadvantaged groups. And then on the other side, we have people who think, what are you doing? This is too much too soon. Most of the country is still not vaccinated. You're rushing the process here. What do you say to them?
Well, again, you want to explain to them the rationale of what we're doing. We want virtually everybody to get vaccinated. What we're doing now with the relaxation of the restrictions on people who are vaccinated is trying to get back to a degree of normality which people who get vaccinated deserve to have that. That's been one of the things that's been the concern, saying, if I get vaccinated, what difference is it going to make? My life hasn't really changed that much. Well, now your life is going to change that much. For people who are not vaccinated, this might be an incentive for them to get vaccinated. The decision that the CDC made was not as an incentive to get people vaccinated, but this could actually have the indirect effect of getting people to be incentivized to get vaccinated.
Both CDC Director Walensky and the president of the American Federation of Teachers are now saying that schools in the fall should be 100% open and in person 5 days a week. Do you agree? And if that's the plan, should it be formalized so schools and parents can start preparing?
Yeah, I agree with that. I believe the school should be open 5 days, full blast, just the way it was before. That we really have to do that by the time we get to the fall.
And if the kids are vaccinated, no masks required, right?
Right. Well, again, I'm going to leave that to the CDC to make that decision, but I would think that that certainly would be an option if the children are vaccinated not to have a mask.